Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name is Pakistani. I'm a marketing executive at Analytica Private Limited, and today with me I have a very inspiring personality. Now he is the CEO of a Pakistani brand called Presence. This is a premium luxury brand of Pakistan. He is also the president of the youth organization KYF, and last but not the least, he is also a financial consultant to many international companies. Mr. Ali Faizan, I welcome you here. So, Mr. Ali Faizan, please tell us something more about yourself and your company.
So, I'm 28 years old and I'm the CEO of Presence. We are a lifestyle brand in Pakistan, and with a vision to become the leading lifestyle brand over the world, and our motto is Made in Pakistan. So apart from that, as you mentioned, I am an international financial consultant, and I am the president of a youth organization which is Khwajgan Youth Forum, under which there are around 8,000 youth members. We do a lot of community stuff.
So what is it like being a young entrepreneur in Pakistan?
It feels very nice, and it is quite encouraging for other people as well, because in this day and age a lot of people see job as a way to earn regular incomes, but to take this entrepreneurship is a challenge, and it's a risk as well you have to take in life. So I feel very good about it that at this age I have jumped into the business. But I also work in a company as I told you, as a financial consultant. So this was a plan B in my life. But inshallah, we are now going to take it as the main course.
Right. Okay, so what was the idea behind launching Presence, and how did you launch it?
So I've been fortunate enough for the past 10 years. I've spent most of the time outside Pakistan, and that has provided me with immense exposure of cultures, values, and also products that other countries have to offer. So when I was a student in England, I used to see, I used to shop for my family, and I used to see a lot of made in Bangladesh and made in neighboring countries, and they were very cheap. Cut to when you come to luxury products, they are mostly, or electronics even, they are mostly made in developed countries. There was a lot of lack of made in Pakistan outside, and even the people felt that made in maybe England is better than made in Pakistan. I had a vision to change this, and I'm really thankful that cut to this day I have a platform where I can make products that will make made in Pakistan synonymous to high quality. So that's where the idea came, that I have to do something about this thing. Secondly, I think that when you're doing a job, it's more of like there's a regular income and you're dependent on it. You can start from X salary, go to X salary, but there's lack of independence sometimes. So I wanted that independence, I wanted that freedom of creativity, and I want to pursue my dreams, my passion. That's why I jumped into entrepreneurship.
Okay, what do you think are the 3 most common problems that people are facing who are trying to start up a business during this pandemic?
There are a lot of problems that especially young entrepreneurs face. I would say these are challenges. So number one is how to shift from a professional career where there's a regular income to being an entrepreneur, take that risk. So that's the attitude towards entrepreneurship. Number 2, I would say government support. That is one of the challenges. Number 3, I would say the lack of knowledge of maybe whether it's incorporation of a company, legality of a company, or using the right tools to market your product. There's a lot of loopholes or gaps that need to be filled, that the information need to be conveyed to young entrepreneurs. Lastly, I'll add something to it, that a lot of people do not understand the importance of innovation. So you'll see that if one perfume is successful, the company itself would make flankers of it, or other people would copy it, or if a product is successful, they'll try to copy it. We need to come out of this copy thing. We need to set our own, some solutions which do not exist. There where you earn, just as Kareem, the solution didn't exist in Middle East. Now it has bought Uber.
So what do you think are the ways people can overcome these challenges or completely mitigate them?
So I would say that number one, just accept the challenge. I would say accept the challenge and take the initiation to start a business. Number one, you need to be really sure that you want to do this. I would say before starting a business, as I spoke of innovation, I would say research is one of the best solutions. You have to research your market, your product, the price range you're going to introduce, and all these specs. What is your target audience? What is your target market? Whether you will be putting that product in wholesale market, retail market, or to the end customer, whether it's service, which country is best for it, because services can be given online as well. So you have to do the research, number one. Number two, do not run away from the legality and the correct direction of the business. Do the incorporation of the company and follow the proper steps. Pay the tax. You'll be in much more ease in your life. And that's about it.
So if you were to name a few tools that you've been using in your business.
So when it comes to, so there are a lot of aspects of the business. When it comes to product development, you need to research, just take Google and, some really good sites that have, their product mock-ups or, research about that product. So number one, I would say use normal internet to just, know about your business or product. When you come into nitty-gritties like selling the product, I've already mentioned that e-commerce platforms are really helpful. Social platforms are really helpful. Then when you come to stock management, there are a lot of softwares that help you maintain. Invoice management can be done online. Gone are the days when you just sold something and you didn't give receipt. I've seen some Pakistani brands that have offers like, if you don't get a receipt, the bill's on us. So take that approach and use free invoice generators. Everything is available. There are paid platforms which have their own benefits. Yes, they have their own benefits. But as a young startup, you can have almost everything free of cost as well. But you have to find it. For example, if you want to market your product, I remember Mr. Zain, the CEO of Aspire, talking about Google Analytics. Now I know who is coming on my website, what pages are they looking, and basically what time they are approaching, and a lot of insights about my revenues. So I can target my audience better. I can use hashtag generators, right? There are a lot of tools available on internet. You have to find the right one to get your product in the market.
Okay, so I just asked you about the challenges and we discussed the broad challenges that companies face. what do you think are the internal challenges that companies face while selling competitors?
So, as I've discussed the external challenges, the internal challenges are equally important and they can restrict your potential to the extent that some people might think that they just stop the business. So, one of the external challenges that I faced initially was, okay, the customer is asking, I have not tried your product, I want cash on delivery. Now, if I go to big companies, right, there is no option for cash on delivery because they want to give you a proposal when you have like 50 deliveries, 60, 100 deliveries a month. Well, I'm a startup. I want to grow to that point, but now I need to reach that customer. Within the city, what I can do is I can just use some delivery options and go myself and deliver. But what about the deliveries for other cities? So one of the biggest challenges, it seems a small one, but it's a big challenge, was cash on delivery, because people have not yet tried and tested your product. So I would say that either IT companies should come up with a solution, or maybe the big giant companies should have a room for smaller companies. Now, you've marketed your product through social platforms. You have somehow asked them to, take the product to reviews or whatever. When it comes to payment, you don't have COD. You don't have other banking options as well. You can ask them to deliver, pay through Jazz Cash or Easy Pesa. But sometimes, one, people don't have time to do that, and secondly, there are trust issues as well. So there is, the whole process of banking is a lot difficult. While you have to submit a lot of documents, and then it takes time, and also they charge a lot of money to get those links, and then you need to have a website to put those, you connect those links, and then people can pay. So there's a lot of things going on. So there's no solutions like PayPal that can make life much more easier for the customer and the seller. And number two is this banking process that should be affordable and achievable for small companies or startups. Number three, I would say people run away from taxation and legalities. So I would say this is a message as well, that don't run away. Register your company, get the knowledge. So I would say that there should be a platform where taxation updates should be there, or maybe there should be a tool where you can calculate your selling costs with taxation or without taxation and incurring all those costs. So this information is scattered. You need to really do the hard work to get the information. But there should be a platform. Maybe government should try it and give a platform to young entrepreneurs where they can know how to register the company, what are the taxation, how to properly generate an invoice, what there should be on invoice, and all that.
So how do you think the dynamics of business in Pakistan will be in the next 5 years?
Well, I think so. Pakistan will be in a much better position in 5 years. I've seen that recently the actions taken by the government have changed the current deficit, and we are getting a lot of remittances from outside. Then there's Gawada developments going on. Government is trying to make life easier for businessmen as well. So I think so. There'll be a lot of foreign direct investments in coming years. There'll be a lot of opportunities, and personally, I think if the trade is opened with the neighboring countries, will be our products will be all around the world. I would lastly mention that once this train ML1 is active as well. We'll be getting deliveries from China within 2 weeks, and that will make life easier for exports and imports.
Okay, so any message that you would like to give our viewers before we wrap up, please?
Try our products to know it.
So what do you have here for us?
So this is one of our latest releases. We've spent a lot of hard work in developing this product. I have personally visited Middle East. I have tried products from Europe, and I visited markets in Pakistan to get the inside, the actual product ready. So this is Urban Desire. This is, as we say, made in Pakistan. This is green as well. So this is up for giveaway, and you can set the terms, and we'll be happy to give away this product.
Sure, we will. Post the ballot shortly. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Faizan, for coming over and taking out the time. It was a pleasure having you over. Thank you so much. And the entire team of Aspire Analytica wishes you all the very best for your future endeavors.
And I thank you as well for inviting me here. Best wishes for all, and Pakistan Zindabad.